So you didn't go and well, of course you auditioned for Stranger Things, but it wasn't you actively pushing to be on Stranger Things. That was your agent.
Basically, I had auditioned with the casting director many times beforehand. I think I had auditioned like 5 or 6 times for Carmen Cuba, the casting director. And so she already knew me. So it wasn't like my agent was pitching me to her. It was
Okay.
more so she was familiar with me. She had seen me 5 or 6 times already. And when she was starting to cast this role, she was naturally thinking of me. So this is why I tell actors your auditions become your reputation, because every actor has those couple of years before they make it big where everyone in the industry knows who they are, because everyone knows, oh my God, this actor is always doing these incredible auditions. We've just not found the right role for him yet. And so every single time the auditioning process is about figuring out where they can put different actors. Even Brad Pitt probably had a year, 2 years where he was just auditioning. Everyone knew he was going to be this massive success. They just didn't know what that first success would be. That's not to say I'm anywhere near Brad Pitt caliber. I'm just saying that a lot of people think that, oh, you make it after you've gotten your first project, but everyone knows about you way before you book your first project if you're doing it right. Um, so then basically, because my auditions, I was able to show elements of the creepy sociopathic bully. Carmen Cuba was thinking of me when she saw who could I reach out to for number two. You know what? Tristan perfectly captures that. Let's see what he does with it. And then it kind of went from there. And I will say too, I auditioned for Eddie Munson as well, like 6 months
Wh-
beforehand. So it wasn't my first time auditioning for Stranger Things as well.
I was gonna ask that. Which one was first? So how many times did you have to go in and audition, and did you meet anybody in the audition? Once it probably got further or anything?
So this is the crazy part. And by the way, this shattered my entire view on my auditions beforehand, because it took me 2 years of auditioning and I never got a single callback. I never progressed anywhere in the audition process. And then with Stranger Things, I sent in the audition tape. A week later, they booked me. And then a week later, I was flown out. So it wasn't like I had a callback and then I had a chemistry read and then I met the directors and then the showrunners and then the network. It was literally off my audition tape. I was booked and flown out. And it kind of completely changed my view of my auditions beforehand, because I realized just because I didn't get a callback does not actually mean I'm not in high consideration. The fact I didn't get a callback on the role I booked, I think, shows that. Because guess what? The exact same thing happened with FBI 6 months after wrapping Stranger Things. Is I sent in my audition tape. Within like 3 or 4 days, they booked me and then flew me out. So again, it wasn't like I had a callback and then a network read and then, a director meeting. It was just one single audition tape and then I was booked and on set. So just because any actors listening to this have never gotten callbacks before, don't think that means your performances suck or they're not seriously considering you, because you have no idea what those conversations are. Carmen Cuba never gave me a callback. I never progressed with any of the auditions beforehand, and yet she was still considering me high enough to ask for me personally for something. So yeah, no, it was bizarre. Literally single audition and bada boom, bada bang on set. It's crazy.